So, ang plan karon mga activities is mostly on advanced slow speed maneuver and bike mechanics. Among goal is ang mga participants kay dapat ma-perform na nila tarong ang mga slow speed, mga advanced o ang mga basic slow speed maneuver.
Cycle Response Unit or B-Cert Cycle Response Unit started in 2018, and we have concrete training program for specific training or modular training para sa mga bikers, especially for the volunteers. And what we're doing right now, we're sharing it to Cebu City bike patrollers, and currently we're training about 60 of them to be certified bike patrollers apprehension team for the city of Cebu. I think we're the first in the Philippines to have a specific fleet. We have dedicated guidelines, dedicated AED, and also we have a dedicated training program for bike response. Well, the goal of the training is to improve their bike skills, that's one. Second is to let them see their potential as bike patrollers because they might be one of the first in the region. Sa pagkakaroon, I don't know any other organizations or LGU nga naaani. I think Cebu City is one. Manila does have some bike patrol units, but this is the first one which is also hybrid. They can do apprehension, they can also do medical response or first response, they manage crowd control, and also soon they can also educate the people or the public, especially for the cycling community. The only purpose here is to make sure that we will find the right operators for the patrol unit. We need to have a process of the training, dili lang basta-basta.
First and foremost, kanina training is in partnership with B-Cert Base Camp Emergency Response Team. Basically, the objective of this training is to have competent people on the ground. We have traffic enforcers already like CTOM in Cebu City, but we don't have a lot of responders on the ground. So one of the initiative that the Cebu Bike Lane Board who initiated this activity is to provide bike lanes. By providing bike lanes, there comes the increase of bikers. Pero sa pagdagan sa bikers, nag-increase po the accidents. Biking society right now, biking community in Cebu is not that educated enough about the basic courtesy, basic information about bike lanes, education about bike lanes. We want to educate them before enforcing the law. But for these bike patrollers to teach, we need to teach them first. We need to build competent people, instructors, enforcers, educators, for them to educate others. So that's why nakipart-partner mi sa B-Cert who has this cycling response unit under their program, which is, we believe, the first in the country, first in Cebu. We partner with them to support Cebu Bike Lane Board, particularly the bike patrollers team, which will be the future educators of the Cebu biking community, and hopefully people will listen to them kaya they are representing Cebu City government or in behalf of the mayor.
Rotary is not just a charity organization, it's an international service organization to be able to come up with projects that will provide humanitarian services. One area of focus is peace stabilization. We are thankful of kanang Joseph, the founder of B-Cert. He introduced to us the passions, the vision, and the purpose of B-Cert. And what really attracts us is the CRU. It's really one of a kind. We apply district grants from the Rotary Foundation to help us fund this project. With Rotary and with B-Cert, particularly the Cycle Rescue Unit, kanang di man good dili lang ta magsalig sa government ba, promote and to have a bigger impact in helping the community save lives. So that's why we have saving lives one cycle at a time.
Trabaho sa nindot manggod kay hilig na ko ang bike na tunong sad nga ang applyan party sa bike.
Ni-apply ko as bike patroller kay I want to educate people kay kasagaran manggod sa atong kan due to our ignorance manggod na magpataka na lang sa dagkuan ba. So I want to educate samot na sa mga more cyclists para makabaw sa sila unsay mga rules ba sa dalan.
Lisod yun. No. Kay murag pioneer, lisod jud kay una murag mo sumbanan sa tanan.
Bahid sa kanang pag-memorize sa mga citation, labi na bago pa sa ko nag-bike sir, adjust pa sa sir ba?
I am not expecting this kind of trainings. Okay, ang criteria is at least you know how to bike and you have bike. And wala ko mag-expect nga napay ani nga mga trainings. Pero good thing.
Mo to nag-expect na ko nga kanang kada adlaw guro magsigkuan nga tuon nga silag kuan daghan kay basahonon na ba. Expect sa ko nga after ani sir kay manindot yun mahapsay gid ang dalan ba kanang ma-implementar gid ang mga bagong balaod sa bike lane.
Because we know the fact that kining bike lanes ba, dili jud kay ni siya welcome sa community. We are trying to set their minds ba daghang mga reactions nga murag di kay sila ganahan, but in the long run, if ato na silang ma-ready, mausab na po ilang mindset, it will be a big factor na makausab sa ma-change ang atong dagan sa panahon, no? In terms of transportation.
I'm so thankful with all the donors, especially Rotary Mandawi or Rotary Club Mandawi East, and also some of our cycling community, including Bike Scouts Philippines. Thank you very much guys for the support. And to the volunteers nga naghago ani, because of them, we're here. Thank you very much guys.